subscribers, we are back with part 2. And I managed to access my sent file. It will not scroll up. And I don't think it'll scroll down. This is so weird. Well, I did the subject, new Archon reading with 1 exclamation point. Archon is capitalized, and the N of new is capitalized. Remember how I said Michelle was just an empty vessel sent to infect you, simply so that you would bring me down because I am a force of light? Oh wait, did it just... Oh, cool. And it sounded crazy when I claimed you had been infected by evil malware. Well, I just came across this info about Archons because I'm under attack via my addict empty vessel mother now, and I'm looking into how else I can battle. The websites are starseedunited.com, and the first article that I linked to is the Archons, and then the second one is negative entities and psychic attacks. Both of those things talk about Archons, and both of those things entirely support my delusional, psychotic thing that they had to pump me full of medication and convince me never happened. Remember when I was in Osawatomie State Hospital, I was praised as Jesus, and I laid hands upon people and cast entities out of them. Anyway, and this info from these sites entirely supports my existing belief. Oh, now it's not. Alright. Oh, it's because Slushy is live. The Slushy pop-up came up. Even though it's 20 minutes ago that, this pop-up would have, actually, popped up. It, says 20 minutes ago Slushy went live, and, that pop-up was delayed 20 minutes and waited until just now to pop up and prevent me from being able to scroll down. And, trying to just close the little pop-up, all of the windows, my laptop flashes like crazy, Technology is on shaky ground, I tell you what. Well, let's see what I can read. And this info entirely supports my existing belief. I have viewed it as AI, malware / virus in programming all my life until you, Sean, supplied me with its name, Archon. And now it's clear why you feel so damaged by having had sex with those filthy whores. You got highly intelligent Arconic infection from them, and loads of it. Consider how pure you were to have only had 2 partners to receive trauma Archons from. In one fell swoop, you obliterated that purity, and so it felt like a great fall. My own purity is perhaps more intact than yours now, simply because in all but the case where I was raped by Josh, I was the second partner to each of my partners, and Josh was not a guy who got laid very often himself, luckily. But before that violation, my number was easily calculable. So, Sean was 5th, from 1 to 5, it was, really, really easy for me to calculate, how many people, if you've had sex with everyone your partner had sex with before, how many people I had sex with. It was a very low number, right? Even all that, it was still a very low number. And so, I'm just, hopefully, explaining to Sean that, he went from, he had sex with one girl and then fell in love with me. 2 sex partners. That's all he had. His level of purity, from how he was to what happened just from that one sexual encounter that he had. It must have felt like such a great fall to him. And so, anyway, continuing. You recounted not being in the driver's seat of your body as you had sex with Michelle, at her outright command. I am certain she violated you, which is why my soul showed up to protect you. If Sean was present, of sound mind and body, a sovereign being having sex with these girls, if these girls were not agents of the devil, I would not be propelled to him and engaging in sex with them. Like, that's what I figured out. Is that, like, and I know I've figured this out, like, previously, and, like, that's the thing, is that the medication, like, because, like, that's the thing, that's how it breaks your brain, that's how it breaks your consciousness. It's like, I've already processed this, but I'm processing again. That's how trauma is, too. And that's why you don't take medication for your trauma, folks. Anyway, which is why my soul showed up to protect you. I think my being there acted as a Archon condom. I took most of that damage, which means your fall from grace, though comparatively devastating, was as the nick above your eye in the third physical world freak car wreck you were in. Backstory to that is that Sean was in a car accident. Like, and here's my perception of this. You know how Fight Club ends? Like one thing decided that it was going to end itself. And that's why, like, Sean blacked out, had no idea how he got in a car accident. Like, he rid himself of a parasitic entity that way, like, of a personality that was, you know, evil. Not serving a purpose anymore. And so he was in this devastating car accident, but, like, only got, like, a little, like, nick over his eye. Like, devastating car accident. Like, we're all like, what? Like, you miracle, you, right? Well, of course he is a miracle. And now hangups, hangout, I don't know. The Google thing is trying to open. I'm getting sweaty. Okay, your fall from grace, though comparatively devastating, was as the nick above your eye in the third physical world freak car wreck you were in. You aren't just a disgusting man now. You are not just a pig, a dog. You're a light worker who was targeted at the first opportunity in which you were not under the protection of my love-powered light. Is it not gonna... And I'm telling you, you were hardly scathed. I've shed Archons. I've seen them shed, felt their destruction as I've contributed my light to pillars which blast through the dimensions. You're not a lost cause, not ruined. You, like me, could never be ruined. We contain the full spectrum of dark and light. That thing connected you via that MK Ultra sex slave is a channel. That thing connected to you via that MK Ultra sex slave is a channel that goes both ways. It's a funnel at both ends. So listen. It's not... Right, there it goes a little bit. There's... Alright. Well, we got a little bit more. Not much, though, because, like, I like, do a lot of spacing, so it's not, like, a big block of text that's, like, overwhelming to read. The Antwoord can't spy on me without me also being able to spy on them. Same with Miley, same with Eminem, same with Disney, same with Lucifer. Your slight Archonic infection actually affords you the ability to thwart evil Archon agendas. No, it's not scrolling down. Right, so that makes sense, right? And, like, those of you who are new here or don't understand, I, basic, Ninja and Yolandi, like, they copped my steez. They're doing me entirely. And because they're doing me so just, like, it's just me, like, I wrote that song, like, I write a song, and then, like, they, you know, they can produce it because they have a producer to put music to it, and it's like... It's been hard, but because they're doing me, like, so purely, like, I see them really clearly. And, ditto Miley, and ditto Eminem, and ditto Disney, and, like, what is at the top of that hierarchy as we go down through the line there. Like, what did we just do? We were like, oh, this new thing, like Ninja and Yolandi blew up worldwide, but before that it was Miley, and before that there was Zim and Nim, and before that it was just Disney, like all of Disney, like I see you, Disney. And and then like what governs like that, like Lucifer, like I see you, Lucifer. So yeah. Okay. So I said to him, assume that if you are in a bad mood and hate yourself a particular lot, it's because you're rising up and Archon is digging in. And if you are rising, it's because the whole of human consciousness is rising. You serve humanity by simply loving yourself and choosing to care for your body and thrive. And I know that the agenda of the Archon controlling you, causing you to be mean, is of highest priority to it. Like, it's like a high level, like, it's a good one, you know, like, it's not like I've cast out, I mean, that sounds so, like, I've cast out demons, like, but yeah, basically, yeah, like, out of others, and helped them to battle that darkness within so that they can do it also, and, like, those are, like, little basic things, and, like, what takes up residence in Sean and what takes up residence in my mom is like not a little thing. It's a boss Archon, and that's why I'm on the internet trying to figure out how I fight a boss Archon, even though like being repeatedly dosed with antipsychotics has like almost entirely rid me of the ability to use my amazing gifts, you know, like I used to like see things like really like visually, like that's a really weird looking thing there, and then like, you know, after meds, it was more like I could sense a presence, like really intensely sense a presence, and could still hear them like crystal clear, you know. And now it's just like, if anything comes through, if anything is coming through that I'm like, I cannot at this point like deny that I am a person with extra senses, that I am an angelic entity, that something is speaking through me, that like, you know, like if ever, like I cannot deny that. It's like, it's momentous. So that's kind of cool that like it's more special now, I guess. But here we go. Okay. I know that the agenda of the Archon controlling you, causing you to be mean to me, is of highest priority to it. That agenda is to keep us apart. Because when our intentions and energies align, we create healing change for all of consciousness, Sean. And Archon can't have you, Jesus, the second coming, walking around, waking up humanity to the fact they're all enslaved. Right? That's what they really don't want me to be doing neither. But I'm still doing it, ain't I? We are twin flames, Sean. We are one. And duality will have you convinced that if I am good, then your polarity must